What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. We are living in Jerry Jones's world of dysfunction. That's right. Jerry Jones is absolutely positively crazy. And we hear that Jerry Jones has reached out, as we talked about a couple hours ago, with Robert Saleh, talking to him. I've got a question on this because Jerry Jones is not your typical owner, right? Jerry Jones is the maverick. You know, today Mike McCarthy is interviewing with the Bears. He was prevented, of course, from talking to him for a week because Jerry Jones is just that petty. But everybody is assuming that he is getting interviewed for the head coaching job. Why do we think he's getting interviewed for the head coaching job? Why isn't this possibility that it's defensive coordinator? I get it. He's been a head coach before, but so was Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer was fired by the Minnesota Vikings. And if I remember correctly, see, most teams, follow me if you will now. Again, we them boys, which means we are dysfunctional. But I believe, if I remember correctly, Jason Garrett was hired to be the offensive coordinator, and then they hired the head coach. When Mike McCarthy was hired, they literally told him, Kellen Moore is your offensive coordinator. That's what they do. They don't do things normally. They do shit that's crazy. Now, I'm not saying that he's not interviewing to be the head coach. I'm not saying that at all. But would it surprise you if he's looking to say, we're going to hire you as the defensive coordinator? With kind of like rent option to buy. Rent option to buy. So you sign a lease for a place, and what they do is, after a year or 2 years, they'll say, we'll take $100 or $200 of your rent, and we'll put it to the side, and after that time, you have the option to buy it, and that $200 a month that you're putting towards it will go towards your down payment. And this is what they could be doing with Robert Saleh. It's possible that with Robert Saleh, that you are bringing him in and hire him as the defensive coordinator, and then if everything else doesn't fall in place, you don't find anybody else, you could just say, well, you know what, we're going to promote you to head coach. Is that crazy? I think not. Robert Saleh, who's got a 20-36 record. I'm sorry. Uh, uh, Robert Saleh, who's got a 20-36 record, has never won more than 7 games in a season. That had an organization. Let me see if I can find something. Let's see if I can find this. In 21, they signed Carl Lawson, wide receiver Corey Davis, Sheldon Rankins, Keenan Cole, Morgan Moses, Trayvon Coleman, Justin Hardy, Jared Davis, Tyler Croft. Okay. $22, because we know they signed Devontae Adams, they signed Randall Cobb, they signed Aaron Rodgers, of course. So he got support. And he did have players like Devontae Adams and some other really good ones, and had good players for the most part. They signed Joe Flacco. Of course, they had high draft picks of Zach Wilson and Sam Darnold to work with. So they had high draft picks. They were players in free agency, and big players in free agency. So you would assume that they were working together, yet he was 20-36. And that's our guy? That's our guy. Jerry Jones says he wants you to do more with less. Or did he get it backwards? We want you to do less with more. Is that what it is? Okay. But here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to go ahead and say. Let me backtrack a little bit. The Jets' offense was ass all years that Robert Saleh was there. All of them. But his defenses were always really good. When he was part of San Francisco, his defense was really good. And even when he got fired, his defense was really good. So why do I want him as a head coach instead of a defensive coordinator? I still believe that Mike Zimmer will be the Dallas Cowboys head coach, and maybe it's Robert Saleh as defensive coordinator, and that Jason Witten is brought in some capability. It's going to be some crazy, convoluted bullshit that we're going to get from the Joneses. You watch. You watch. It's crazy. It makes no sense what the Cowboys do. They just do it. And Jerry Jones doesn't give a rat's ass about your feelings. Hope y'all are having a great day. We'll see more on the Robert Saleh saga. We'll find out if there's anybody else that they're going to start the process with. I hope that they go through and they look around high and low and actually make a good decision on whoever's going to come here for this shitstorm. Peace out.